Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming challenges is what makes life meaningful. Today, we find that there's a lot of people, a ton of people that are getting more into entrepreneurship. We see it on the high school campuses. We're seeing it now in colleges where they are offering certificates and degrees in business management with an emphasis on entrepreneurship. As I was going through my topic, I began to look into my real estate industry. And the National Association of Realtors says that 87% of agents fail within the first 5 years of the industry. And here's the reasons why. The first one is inadequate prospecting. The second, poor marketing strategies. And the last, not following up with their clients. And I find this to be true. I have people that I work with and network with from different and various types of industries. And it seems like the hardest thing for them to do is just to get themselves out there. There's a quote that I love, and it says, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great." Think about your industry. What are the top industry leaders doing in your industry? I guarantee you they're prospecting, they're marketing, and they're following up with their clients. A lot of people may find these strategies to be tough. I have 10 realtors that work under my real estate brokerage, and I find that the majority of them are stuck on just prospecting. They're stuck on marketing. They're stuck on trying to figure out how to follow up, where to follow up. Well, today I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with these 3 strategies that I'm even helping my agents do in order for them to succeed. So let's start off with prospecting. Prospecting is something that one will do in order for them to go out and get business. And I think about this word that a lot of people use. I call it niche. According to the dictionary, when I hear it, they say niche, but people say niche, tomato, whatever you want to call it. What do you want to focus on? What is your specialty in your particular industry? Once you can figure that out, the goal is to figure out how are you going to go out and get that business? What are you going to do to go out and prospect for that business? Or many may have heard the word farm for the business. Because one thing I find in sales is that you have to prospect daily. This is not something that you put on the back burner. This is not something that you say, I'm going to do in a couple of weeks, or I'll do it today and I'll take a vacation for the next few weeks. Prospecting is constant. As you're prospecting, you have to have marketing tools. You need to figure out, how am I going to get myself out there? There's a lot of people that are afraid of this thing we call social media. I personally love it. It is free. I was talking to someone recently and I was telling them how marketing years ago, it was pretty tough because it was expensive. Although people went through it, they paid for it, they understood the power of investing into themselves. But social media has made it so much easier for us to put ourselves out there. About 2 months ago, I decided to update my social resume. I was listening to a friend of mine, her name is Bethany, and she was talking to some real estate agents about making sure that all of our social handles, our websites are working in the same, having the same type of pictures, making sure that our accomplishments are updated, our titles are updated, what we're doing in the industry is updated. And not too soon after I did that, I received a call from someone who was Googling and looking for a real estate broker, and she found me. We literally just closed her deal yesterday. This is the power of marketing. I keep myself relevant. Videos are important, and a lot of people are afraid to put themselves in front of cameras. One of the biggest tips that I'll give someone is, if you don't want to put yourself in front of a camera, take pictures. They call it B-rolls. Take pictures of some things, put it into a product like CapCut where you can upload and you can do a voiceover. They have it in Instagram. They have it on TikTok. They have it on Facebook. Just make it happen. But you have to market yourself if you want people to know who you are. Closed mouths don't get fed. Do not be that secret salesperson, that secret agent, that secret whatever your title is in your industry. And the last thing is follow up. I truly believe that your finances is in your follow up. If you don't have some type of customer relations management system, find one. They have one called Monday. There's different types of ones that you use. I use one specifically called Wise Agent. I can use it for my brokerage, my nonprofit, as well as my speaking and training business. But when we follow up with our clients, we follow up with our leads, this will lead us to being successful in our business. That is your book of business. You can sell it later. You can do so many things with it, build referrals from it, but you have to follow up. So these three things that I've given you, prospecting, marketing, and following up, it's not difficult. It's not unattainable. It's not impossible. But what it does require is the right mindset. You have to have the right mindset to be able to push forward. Kill the negative noise and stay positive to yourself. And always have the willingness to overcome any challenge that might be in your way. Because a lot of people may not see these as challenges, but they are. Again, the quote that I mentioned earlier, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start to be great. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Kalma. You need to attend more meetings, give more speeches. That was awesome. You gave us a lot of nuggets of information.